Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and welcome to our little chat with me as I do my nails because girl, they be looking a little rough right now. I am freshly showered, which is the perfect time that I usually like to do this because I use press-on nails and I think it's just makes my nails the most optimal. I don't even know what you want to refer to it as, but my nails seem to last a lot longer when I have showered right before I do the press-ons. The nails I'm using today are the Olive in June brand. I really like them as one of my go-to press-ons. This is the color Rose Jelly Chrome in the length medium. The medium ones, medium almond I believe it is. Does it say? But nonetheless, it's usually an almond shape of short, the more rounded, but I don't like it to be a round edge. I also don't want it to be super pointy where I'm gonna stab my eye out accidentally. But I thought these were so cute. I just picked them up from Walmart, but I believe they have them at Target as well. I was able to snag these. They're like 10 bucks, super cheap and affordable, and I think they work so well. So as I said, we're just gonna chat as I do my nails because they were looking nice, like a pretty decent length, until this one decided to break about 2 days ago, and now it's very uneven. And my finger actually like low-key kind of like, it doesn't hurt, you know, if you get the quick like too short, but it doesn't feel the most comfortable. So I'm hoping the nails will too kind of resolve that issue. But let's get right on into it. So first we should probably walk through some of the steps that I like to go through. I've got my handy little foot hand clippers, oh my goodness, fingernail clippers, because I like to kind of start with a fresh base. I mean, I'm already gonna add length to them. To prevent my real nails from showing underneath the fake nails, I like to clip them a bit shorter just so that it looks a little bit more cohesive and more natural and real, other than my nail just peeking out underneath it, which I do not find looks as good. So I just got my little trash can here so I can clip my fingernails while we chat. But anyways, how are you? How are we? How's our day? It is actually the week right of Easter, so Easter's gonna be this Sunday, and I thought this little pink color would be so perfect leading up to, but I am doing well. The weather is definitely giving spring here in Nebraska. It was super nice, and then we got basically a snowstorm, but it didn't really stick, so it wasn't really much of a snowstorm, I guess, to be considered as one. But the winds, let me tell you, the winds are always blowing here, let's be real, but it was really blowing. Like my parents out at their house, I guess my mom said the snow was basically going straight across, so if that's any indication to how that was going. I'm glad the snow didn't stick around for very long because I'm definitely here for the warmer weather, the spring vibes, the rain showers to bring May flowers. I know it's all part of the process, and normally we don't, I would say we get more of a spring than we do like a fall, but we got more of a fall this last year, thankfully enough, because that usually just jumps straight from summer into winter, which is not really fun. Anyways, back to Easter. I'm looking forward to it because Dalton and I's families are actually going to be doing Easter together this year. So we're going to go over to my parents' house and just hang out and just celebrate the day together. I think it'll be a blast. You'll of course be seeing this after Easter has been celebrated, but I hope you had a wonderful time with family and really just thought on the season and looked around you to see all of the wonderful sweet blessings in life. There's just so much going on right now that I think it can be hard and easy to lose sight of what we have right in front of us. Like being present is, I think, a huge thing for a lot of us that we deal with, that just is kind of more of a challenge. And that has just been one of my biggest things with not only just the newer year, but just myself in general. I want to live more in the present and not so much like the what if, when, but like right now. You never get these moments back, and I think that's just like huge, a big like reality check, truthfully, that you don't get this time back. And if you're constantly wanting something more and more and more, like us humans typically do, we're just gonna lose sight and regret the time we didn't take to appreciate and enjoy and soak in the moment we have right now. So I have my nails all clipped down. They're nice and short. I call them my stubs or my little boy hands or baby hands because I do not like it when my nails are like seriously that short. But I mean, it gets the job done, so that's okay. We're gonna make them cute here in a moment. I usually have a paper towel when I do this to set on my lap or a table, wherever I'm doing it, but today is my lap, so that I can lay everything out, and in case I get glue like on the fake nail on the outside where I don't want it, I can just easily wipe it off before it dries. I've cut the nails out of the package, and I just like to dump them into the little tray that they come in so that I can find my correct sizing. You would think by now, because I wear them often, but I guess not like regularly, like I don't always have fake nails on. But I should probably know my size, but I don't. So I'm gonna have to go through and find out what those should be before I get much further. So I'm going to do that just by basically grabbing one, like starting with my thumbs, and then just seeing if it fits. So fun. That's why I was like, oh, it'll be perfect for Easter. It's just pink and kind of Eastery, like Easter eggs. Give it a little bit of dyed egg moment. So I'm gonna go through and size these real quick, and then we'll get right back into our chat. So I've got my nails all set up and how they would go on my hands right in front of me. I'm gonna file my edges down because they're a little pointy and rough before I apply them on. And with the mention of, you know, being present, the next few months are going to fly by. As you know, unless you're new here, I am a 2024 bride, getting married in July, and you guys, seriously, we're almost, by the time this goes up, I will be 3 months away. That's insane to me. Like, I know I keep saying it, but it's just going by so fast because now, next month, I've got my bridal shower. And the month after that, bachelorette party. And after that, I've got the wedding. It's so crazy. Then we go on our honeymoon. It's gonna be so amazing, so great, so busy, but it's gonna go so fast. So I'm going to make sure I do my darndest to live in the present and really just soak up the last little bit of our fiance era before I enter my official bride era and become a wife. That is just so crazy. It's just gonna be so special, and I know right now I am feeling a little bit nervous just on the planning side of things, that I'm forgetting something, or maybe I'm not as organized as maybe I think I need to be, just because with the internet we compare ourselves to what everybody else is doing, and so we see people doing this, that, and the other, and we're like, should we be doing that too? But then I'm like, wait, this is my wedding. I can do it however I want, however I please, in any time, shape, etc. It's gonna be what we want, and it's gonna be wonderful no matter what. So rain or shine, I know it's literally going to be the best day ever. I just get to marry my person, and I don't want to lose sight of that. That's literally all the wedding needs to revolve around, is that. Dalton even said, he's like, as long as us two are there and our efficient's there, we're going to be just fine, because then we get to be married. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be just such a blast. I love him so much, and I just cannot wait. So my nails are all filed. I actually don't use this little alcohol wipe for like prepping my nails. I use it more so just for wiping off any excess glue that I get on, like I said, with a paper towel, kind of using that as well. So not using it directly on my nail to prep them like it says to. Like I said, I think washing my hands I feel like does better than this does, but going over it once I have the nail on and there's like any glue and residue, it gets that off very nice for me. So we're gonna get started on putting them on. I'm so excited because like, look at, I know I've looked at them enough times, but they just are gonna go from this to so much better. And I'm so excited because it's actually been a minute since I've had fake nails on, because my nails have been doing pretty good, but then one goes down, then another goes down, and then they kind of get even again, and then like this, it was just one that was way too short and it wasn't gonna do it for me. So I'm using Easter as the excuse to be festive with some fun pink nails. I actually got this glue from Glamnetic when I would use their nails. I bought this because it's just a little brush-on glue instead of using the little tube that comes with it, and I like it and prefer it much better, and it's lasted me such a long time. So I'm using a different brand's glue than the brand of nails I'm using, but whatever works to your preference, you kind of just will figure out as you go, but this is what works best for me. A little bit on the life update side of things, I've actually been staying very busy apart from just wedding prep. I have actually picked up a little side hobby part-time gig with this fun little shop in town. It really does not feel like a job at all. It seriously just feels more just, you know, hanging out with a group of friends. And the main agenda for that was, one, helping out a super amazing woman who owns the shop, and two, Dalton and I are really trying to like nail down our finances this year. If you watched my 2024 vision board, I mentioned that in there, that we're really wanting to save extra money and really work on nailing down any loans we have and getting those paid off, and really trying to go for that, you know, debt-free lifestyle. And I certainly, we know it is achievable, and I think we're doing such great progress already. It's just a matter of the fact, I mean, student loans now are have resumed, so we've got that coming, and then we have been using our credit card for wedding expenses, just because a lot of that is bigger bulk items, and not just that, like with food vendors and stuff like that, they often want an upfront deposit, and so sometimes it can be a little tricky budgeting for that right off the bat. So then this way we can go through and pay that at the right time for us, so that we don't have everything coming out at once. I am no financial expert. I am not Dave Ramsey, so do not by any means quote me on how I do it and if it's the right way. And if it's the wrong way, that's okay. I know there's probably a better way to go about it, but we're trying. It's the thought and effort that matters. Now, I forgot, I got one nail on, but I'm gonna go through and push back some of my cuticles, because that will help the nail to sit a little bit better and hopefully not pop off as easily. So yeah, I've been doing it just as a little side hustle. It's really fun. I do it on the weekends when I am off from my full-time gig, that I just really enjoy doing both of them. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. It definitely is keeping me plenty busy, as I said. So this weekend I do get a little bit more of time off, and I'm looking forward to that, because nobody wants burnout, and it's very, very important to watch out for that, especially when you're committing to things. Know your limits and your boundaries. If it's not going to seem like a good fit and you're overloading yourself, know when to say no and when to step back and give yourself that time. And then to add to it, my cutie little trucker hats, I decided to make some in bulk and had the opportunity to sell them at a little market that was here in town. They unfortunately did not sell as well as I was hoping. I'm finding out that people really, really enjoy the customized aspect of it and being able to make it you know, personalized to them with their hobbies and preferences, not so much buying it as stock, essentially. So I've gotten a few custom orders from that I am pursuing, which is just really fun, and getting to see people sporting your hats is always just, I don't know, it's so cool. Like, I literally made that and someone's wearing it. Again, not doing it as a business by any means, but it was just for fun, little, again, hobby. And it's just kind of cool. Shout out to some family that bought the hats. I love you guys so much and greatly appreciate you supporting me in any way, shape, or form. That was so awesome. So I've gotten to see them wearing them out and about and tagging me, and that's pretty awesome. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the other hats I have. I've tried to post them on my Instagram and didn't have much luck. So if you are interested in a trucker hat, DM me on my Instagram and I can see what I can do to get one to you, because they're just so fun. I would love to share them with you guys and have you buy one for yourself and get to sport and rock it around, because I have my own that I made for my video, and I made another one that didn't work out as ideal as I wanted to sell, so I just kind of kept it as my own, but it's okay. It's just definitely not perfect. One was not worthy of being sold, but they're just so fun. And I know a lot of people feel as though they're not trucker hat people, that they just don't really wear hats in general, and I totally get that, because I for a long time would refer to myself as not a hat person as well. So that, totally get it, and that's okay. But if you know someone that would want one, I'd love to get it to you so you can share it with them. Something that I think is just really important and exciting to share with you guys is that I hit 500 subscribers, you guys. I cannot believe there's over 500 of you that get to be a part of this family and be my besties and come back every Tuesday for a new video. That's just mind-blowing to me. You guys, I want to hit 500 by the end of the year. It's March. That's crazy. I love you guys so much and seriously cannot thank you enough. I cannot wait to keep growing, not only on here with you guys, but as myself with you. This is so huge. Like, I cannot thank you enough. Please, please, please just know that none of them go unnoticed. Every single comment, like, subscribe means the world to me, and I cannot thank you enough for it. So please comment down below if you are subscribed and what you would like to see coming up, because I'm always open to ideas. So please never shy away from sharing your thoughts. I would love to see what I can kind of do to create for you, and new ideas never hurt. Right now, with it being the end of March, is March Madness, and I enjoy sports, do not get me wrong, but I am not a like crazy sports follower by any means. But the guys at my work are, they're like all about that stuff, so they do brackets and fantasy and what have you. So I actually have been like tagging along and doing it with them. So I created a March Madness bracket, and I said Kentucky was gonna win. Not really sure why I thought that, but I don't know, that's how my bracket turned out, and that was a wash. But I was still pulling through like top 4 in my leaderboard for a little bit there, but I have not been keeping an eye on it since last week, because I just know it's not gonna look good for me. I'm gonna take the L on that, but I just think it's fun. I mean, it's so lighthearted. There's nothing into it unless I guess you put money into it, but we definitely don't. It's just for fun to see how we rank against each other, who might win, who had the best bracket, that kind of stuff. So I just have to laugh at it, because there was one time we did it for PGA, which is pro golf, and I actually managed to pull through and win that, which was just too hilarious, because the guys of course put a little bit more strategy into it, and they know the players and stuff like that, and I'm just up here like, yeah, sure, sounds good enough. And so the fact that I won was just too funny, so I was kind of hoping maybe I could pull through with March Madness, but that is not likely this year. But Nebraska, both girls and boys made it into it, and that was pretty awesome. played against some pretty good schools. The girls actually won their first game, but the boys unfortunately did not. So that was a bit of a sad loss. I didn't watch either of them, but just, you know, home state, always wanted to rep and support, hoping the best. So it's just cool that they even got to make it that far and had one heck of a season like they did. I'm one of those that as long as the teams had fun kind of people, really with honestly anything anymore, because sometimes I think we take it all way too serious. Just anything in life. Like, we just gotta be good vibes only. We're here, good time, good people, and good vibes. That's what we want it to be. It's good, good, good. If you could use a little bit of love and a big hug, I'm sending one your way, because I know that there's so many of us and so many people, and everyone in general just has their own stuff going on, and just know that you're not alone and that you are so, so loved, and I will be your biggest cheerleader. So just know it, that I'm giving you the biggest hug, that you got this. Just keep on going, keep pushing, stay positive, do the things that make you happy, and push that negativity aside. You're above it, no drama, you got this, I believe in you, so let's do this together. Okay, you guys, so the nails are on. I think it's such a fun and cute color. It's like more of the chrome look. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, it's like not focusing very well. There we go. I think they turned out really cute. I like them a lot. And so now I've got the little cuticle oil. Actually, I guess what I should do is I need to buff the tips down a little bit, because they can be a little bit pointy and sharp from like the manufacturing of them, and we again are not looking to scratch our eyes out when we have cutie nails. I just really like fake nails in the sense that it's low maintenance, they don't take long to put on, and they're just so cheap and affordable that anyone can really do it. And that's just the biggest piece to me, because I find it hard to get to go to a salon or nail bar, however you want to refer to it, to get your nails done, because you have to be there for like 2 hours, and it isn't very cheap. And major props to those who do go, and those girlies and gentlemen that do nails. It's not really a big factor for me. It's not one of my self-care things. I like to go about it this way, but again, we all have our own things, so there's nothing wrong with it, but this is just how I like to go about it. So now that they're filed down, I can go with my little cuticle oil to make them all cute and fancy, kind of give us the little salon treatment. I feel like salon is not the right word that I'm looking for, but that's fine. But I know like nail designs and stuff can take a long time, and it's just because of the talents. Like, oh my gosh, these people are so skilled. Major props to them. It's just simple for me. This is what gets the job done, and I'm so hard on my nails that I fear that I'm going to spend all that money on them and then they're just going to break or get damaged. I'm pretty sure a lot of them will let you come back and they'll like replace it or touch it up for free. But again, that's more time out of your day, and I'm a busy girl. I'm go, go, go. I don't really have an off switch, so that just doesn't fit in my schedule as of right now. But if it does for you, get it, girly. And this is by Bombshell Nail Co. I got it from my, I'm not sure what you want to call it. It's where I get my eyelashes done. But they've also got girls that do nails as well. So I got some of this there when they did their first like original open house, and I like it. I don't use it very often, but it is nice to use when my fingers, like my skin gets so cracked in like my cuticles, the hangnails, ooh, not a vibe. So that really helps with that. But oh, you guys, it made it all like fancy dancy. Look at it. Ooh, that shine. You guys, these are so cutie. I like them so much. They're just such a fun pop of pink. I like them so much. They turned out so good, so easy, and I've had them last for like 2 weeks before if I do them just right. Of course you can do the same way every time, and I don't feel like it's always necessarily the same results, but they turned out so good. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. Very, very cute. I'm not sure what I was trying to show you there, but they're really, I don't find like a bad length for being the medium. They're a little bit long, but I don't think they find it too bad. It's just enough. Oh, I just love it. Like I said, I haven't had nails this long, and I don't know, really cute in a minute, because I don't really paint my nails either because of the chipping. Again, we're a low maintenance girly here. Don't want to have to put too much effort into it, but they turned out so cute. All right, guys, I thank you so much for hanging out with me and chit-chatting it up as I did my nails for the spring season. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once more, I cannot thank you guys so much for being here and giving me 500 subscribers, and I cannot wait for so many more of you to join the family. If you stayed until this part of the video, please put up the peace sign emoji, because we're always gonna throw those up. They're never gonna go out of style, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.